Hey friends, it's Angie from The Floor Season 2. I hope you'll join me this year for my new podcast on the Hopecast Network, Reality Redux, with Angie and friends, where what's old is new again, and, well, what's new is new. We take a look at some OG reality TV with a fresh take. We also revisit with some past competitors and contestants. We're going to start with Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, and when it debuts, we'll do weekly recaps of The Floor Season 3. You don't want to miss it.
Hey everybody, this is Ashley Arpel Steinbach, host of Locks of Laughs, Work Advice for Me, and of course, Movie Torture, aka I am the queen of the Hopecast Network, or if you ask me, the queen bee. I hope you're all enjoying the amazing shows we have here on the Hopecast Network, and if you are, please don't forget to like and subscribe everywhere that you listen to or watch your podcasts.
This is the Hopecast Network. Stories and shows you actually want to listen to.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Movie Torture, where we watch bad movies so you don't have to. As always, you have me, Jacob, our number one and owner of the Hopecast Network, Brad, and we have two special guests with us today, Laura and Minnesota Gary, aka Troy. What's up, everybody?
Welcome. Jacob, you have again for 2 times in a row forgot MTD.
And MTD.
MTD, is he falling on your favorites list? Please, he's got to be beneath me because I never forget you.
Here's the thing. I see more of MTD, not C, but because I'm reading his books, I'm always got MTD on the mind.
You are his book reader.
Oh, and by the way, real quick, I should mention we watched Snow White? Question mark?
Oh, there was no question about it. We watched it.
You are the best, MTD.
So we decided to do an emergency episode on Snow White, which I gotta say, sleepy, is needed because it is down to a 1.5 out of 10 on IMDb. It is beneath Popeye the Slayer Man.
Which I do want to see.
It is beneath Cocaine Shark. It is beneath Sharkula.
This movie, for being that low, has gotten so much media buzz, all of the stuff. You would think it was a popular movie for how much coverage this movie gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharkula right now has a 2.0 on IMDb.
Okay. You know what else is probably better? It's got a better rating?
Joker
Trolls
2?
Trolls 2.
Oh, I'm going to look. Troll 2 has a 3.0. I mean, that's like a 1.5 higher. What is Cocaine Shark? That's the... Cocaine Shark is a 1.8, so it barely beats Snow White. But the budget on Cocaine Shark, I mean, they recorded this on a flip phone.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Jacob,
this is. Yeah, go ahead.
Have you had to watch any of the Polonia Brothers movies yet on Movie Torture? The Polonia Brothers made Cocaine Shark. They make Sharkula. Have you watched it? I don't think you've watched the Polonia Brothers movie yet.
I have watched Cocaine Shark just because then I was a listener before I was promoted to host. Watch it, but I did not do it on the podcast.
Okay, we're gonna need to do another. We need to do another Polonia Brothers to really break you. Well, you've been broken in, but we got to break Minnesota Gary in, right?
Yeah,
like
that's
he's
true.
got to get. We got to break him.
All right.
And Laura. Laura,
No,
she's
thank
never
you.
seen the Polonia Brothers. Laura, why don't you come over
Hard
and have
pass.
a Polonia Brothers
Party? No thanks.
We do got to get her on some garbage movies.
We
No
do. I love how
thanks.
Laura told MTD to calm down. Jacob's hers. Jacob wants
Just
to be
saying.
mine. He's mine.
He's confessing his love. I just wanted to make that clear.
To say,
Whose biography does he read? Yours or mine?
speaking
He
of
doesn't want to read
biographies-
mine.
Speaking of biographies, I have to say, I'm pretty excited for this upcoming week because I've been looking forward to this chapter. Just a quick preview, get people excited. It's the Half-Loaf Revolution coming up.
Ooh, the origins of the
So the
Half-Loaf.
Half-Loaf.
Which, if
Wow.
you have not heard the Half-Loaf, you can hear that on the Clifford episode.
That is true.
Worst
Classic
movie.
episode.
Worst
Clifford
movie.
is so good. It is so good.
bad.
MTD flew up here just to watch it with me.
He did.
Waste of money.
He was like, I'll fly up there just to watch it with you, boy. And he did.
Wow.
He said, I love that movie. He did. It was so funny. The women in our house didn't like it, though. They were like, this
No.
is so stupid. Anyway.
And I like stupid movies, but that was bad.
Anyways,
I haven't done a recap. Give me I haven't done a synopsis in a while, I feel like. I've just...
I was thinking about that, and we haven't. And I miss hearing the Brad 1-minute synopsis of movies.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you this synopsis of Snow
Oh,
White.
no.
Oh boy.
Hold your horses,
Buckle
your
up!
seats.
Buckle your seats.
Woke social justice warrior Snow White is recruited by George Soros to do some fun things. She ends up in the basement of hot Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman keeps her away because Wonder Woman says she wants the beauty of woke social justice, short haired. I mean, she just needed a purple streak in her hair and she would have been complete. And then she ends up escaping. Oh, no. They bring her out. The huntsman takes her out to kill her. He looks at her face and says, I'd rather not kill you. Run. She ends up with some, I want to say, homosexual dwarves, possibly. And she hangs out but makes them do all the work. And then meets another guy who has his 7 dwarves, who has an actual dwarf. And they end up going, and she gets the town. She does the most communistic thing. She gets the town to take over, and she's going to provide to everybody because she is Snow White, the social justice warrior. She lives happily ever after, not with the prince, most likely with a woman.
Not sure which version you went to go see, but
The good one.
that sounds interesting.
I like the part when the guy has the dwarves and Troy looks at me and he goes, "There's an actual dwarf."
I know. They needed 6 more and it'd been complete.
That was probably, not to jump all over the movie here, but we're going to probably end up doing that anyways. That's probably one of the only funny lines that I was like, and when I say funny, I'm talking about I was like, huh.
A mild chuckle.
He was like, I am the master of the crossbow. And they're like, that's not a crossbow. And he's holding the slingshot. My crossbow was stolen.
I don't even remember that. What was I doing in that part? I don't even remember.
Sleeping.
Okay, so let's tell the listeners, you and Laura drove an hour and 6 minutes to see this movie.
Get it right. It was an hour 16.
Hour 16. MTD, they drove an hour 16. My wife and I and Max met Troy at the theater. We drove 45 seconds, I think, at the most.
I drove 20 minutes.
Troy drove 20 minutes. That's a long 20-minute drive back, Troy.
Okay, but here's the thing. Well, actually, if we want to get technical, MTD, there's 2 theaters nearby.
We drove past several.
We drove past 2 theaters. I'm bougie. When it comes to theaters, if I'm going to have to sit through a good movie or potentially crapper movie, we don't know yet. We will find out later in this episode. I want to sit comfortably and I want to be comfortable. I want a chair that heats. Like, listen here, this is a theater we went to. Let me tell you our experience. You went to a theater that had no rocking chairs, just plain old style movie chairs, correct?
Yes.
Our chairs had reclining seats, the reclining chairs, heated with, you could adjust your headrest.
Little table that swung out.
We had a table.
70-foot screen. A 70-foot screen.
Okay. I want to stop you. I got to say, Minnesota Gary, you and I, if we had recliner seats and my wife had, I know my wife would be sleeping.
I would be.
It would not take
100%.
You would be?
Oh, yeah. I'd be sleeping.
I would have been. I think our whole row, Max almost fell asleep on me. I feel like our whole row would have been out in this movie. Then we'd just be sitting here talking about something we didn't even see. Well, I actually fell asleep. Hi ho, it's off to sleep we go. Hi ho, hi ho.
How many people were in your theater, though, watching this movie, besides you four?
Would you say about 20?
Yeah, I'd say 20. There's a lot of little kids, so.
Yeah, but they
I would hope
quiet.
so.
But here's the thing, Gary. When you go to the movies and it's a good kids movie, the kids are usually like, they're like, I didn't even realize the kids were in there once the movie started. Did you?
No.
Like, they weren't bothering anybody.
No, I was blinded by your light on your phone.
Oh, I kept looking at my phone. I was so bored, man. I was
no.
It was the same in our theater. There was a lot of kids, but they were very quiet. Like, there was no laughing, no.
I think the kids think it sucks.
The only time the kids were excited was when they saw the hedgehog. At the beginning of the movie and the end of the movie, there's a little hedgehog sleeping on the book. Yeah. And they were like crazy about the hedgehog, but they didn't care about the movie. No laughs were had.
Why did they drop the 7 dwarfs? They should have still called this Snow White and the 7 dwarfs.
They were not a part of the story, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's her story.
It's her story. I think the first thing we got to really hit on this, because it's an important piece, is you have Gal Gadot, who is hands down just...
Is it Gadot or Gadot? Because Ashley, our resident Jewish person, says Gadot. I don't know. Because Gal Gadot is Jewish. I don't know. MTD, but is it Gadot or Gadot?
She is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And then I can't remember Snow White's character's name. I'm sorry.
Rachel Zegler.
There's no way Gal is going to a mirror asking who's fairer than her, and especially against Snow White. It ain't happening.
Gal is the fairest of them all. Yes. She is the most beautiful woman on this planet. Like, she's gorgeous.
She is probably on a 10 scale, an easy 9.5.
Yes.
I'm not going to give her a 10. She's not perfect. But I'm going to give her a 9.5. Which is high. I don't think I've ever dished out a 9.5 on this show.
So just a weird casting there.
I'm going to say, Clay Travis said this, and I agree with him. I feel like had they... MTD says she's pretty perfect. I'd trade her. If she was failing you in school, Brad, I'd get you some good grades. Clay Travis said if they would have cast Sydney Sweeney, this movie would be $1 billion movie.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of agree with him. Because people like Sydney Sweeney. She's not like a social justice, clueless kind of way, right? What do you think, Laura?
So they're casting for the single dad audience? I feel like the single dads will bring them in.
MTD says Sydney Sweeney's an 11.
Oh, yeah.
Kids, we're seeing Snow White. Again, Dad? Small weekend? We're doing Snow White.
Sweeney broke the scale. My scale's named Sweeney. I'm not a huge... Okay, I will say, I don't really like Sydney Sweeney that much. I don't think she can act her way out of a bag. I don't think she's that good. I wouldn't make Natalie Portman or somebody like that be the queen.
Yeah. I mean, because here's the thing: like Snow White, who plays Snow White, she did not do bad. Like in the movie, she did not do bad. I will give it that. It's all the stuff she did outside the movie that tainted the movie and her image and all that. Because her actual acting in the movie wasn't bad.
Well, Rachel Zegler was pretty popular. I mean, she's coming off of West Side Story. She's coming off of The Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Like, she was coming off of some pretty good movies. So, and she's a good singer.
She's peaked, right, Laura? She peaked, right?
I don't know where her career is going to go after this debacle.
I think it's over. I think it's over.
But she had some really good things going for her, and she kind of just stepped in it because she was cast out of high school for West Side Story. It's not like she had a lot of training on how to, be a professional. She's still a kid. But yeah, they kind of failed her.
I don't even know what Sydney in reality is, MTD.
He's just saying in real life she's great.
Is that what
he's stalking her?
He's like, I know her in real life. She's a great. I'm
outside her window. She's pretty great.
A movie she did. Oh, I don't remember that. Okay, I will say this. I feel like Rachel Zegler can save her career if she comes out humble and says, I really made a few mistakes that I probably shouldn't have done. But I don't know if she's hireable. Like, are you going to hire her? It's almost like Jacob, the what's his name? The guy that's the Flash.
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller.
She's
in the Ezra Miller category, minus the grooming of young boys that Ezra was doing. I mean, she wasn't doing anything illegal, but you can't put $300 million into a film and expect her to stay quiet because she just feels like she doesn't have to.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who would be interested in taking her film or something, now you are taking on, or they're going to take on a perceived added risk, right? They're always going to be worried: is she going to go social media crazy? Is she going to so a lot of people will shy away from that just because they don't even want to deal with it.
She could get a job on MSNBC. I think they would probably let her do some reporting.
She can have a YouTube channel. What kid actor is really doing good? I think it's a generational thing where they just have access to, they have a platform and they're going to say whatever the crap they want without really thinking about the repercussions.
Yeah, well, that's
who's doing it good. Yeah,
no one's doing it. Who's doing it good? Minnesota Gary, Sydney Sweeney, she can't be much older, right? How old is
Rachel Zegler's 23.
Okay, how old is Sydney Sweeney? She can't be that old.
But she was also on a television series. So they probably did a lot of press and coaching. Yeah. So,
well, I saw that Steven Spielberg recommended Rachel Zegler for Snow White to Disney. He was like, she's incredible. Because
she's a wonderful singer. She did wonderful in that part. She was a highlight of that. But yeah.
We were watching a clip of her getting interviewed. My wife looked at me and she goes, that girl's a little much, right? She's just... Yeah. And you're just like, man, I don't want to hear her. She's annoying.
She's cast in a Steven Spielberg movie right out of high school. Who wouldn't be full of themselves? Is she a product of her, environment?
Let's say Gal Gadot is not friends with Rachel Zegler. They do not like. They do not like each other.
Not after her comments.
One is pro Hamas and one is Israeli. So you've got this thing going
Tension.
on. I don't understand why actors want us to. Why do they think we care about their political opinions? I could care less.
But the problem is we, I'm with you. I'm on the same boat. I could care less, but many people idolize these actresses and actors, so they now feel they have this almost kind of I wouldn't say God complex, but they can say what they will and people will follow them because they're big time celebrities. It's a celebrity syndrome. People just eat it up.
Well, we're here talking about it.
I would rather have seen Zendaya How you say is that Zendaya?
Zendaya?
I've never seen her as Snow White. She's been a teen. She started young, and she's not been stupid. Like she's
a Disney kid, though. She's a Disney Channel kid.
Disney kid.
Well, yeah. I mean, she should be weird, right?
Well,
yes.
I mean, but
yeah.
The fact that she's not, I think this girl just doesn't have. She's out of touch with reality. You know, when you're filming yourself laughing and cheering your name on the screen in an empty theater, you look pathetic. That's like us cheering because we have MTD listening. I mean,
I'd do it. I'd be excited, but yeah.
I mean, I would be excited at my house with, celebrating. I don't think I wouldn't post it. I might cheer it by myself, but I wouldn't post it. That's the problem.
Well, yeah. What are we sure we've confirmed that she didn't rent the theater out for a private viewing?
Oh my! She probably did because she said, "I'm going to make sure this movie makes a little more money."
Or she's just like 12 o'clock on a Tuesday. No one will be there. It's a private viewing.
That's still regardless.
Would it be weird if you're in the movies and you see Rachel Zegler sitting down there watching herself? No, I would think that's kind of cool. I'd get on there and introduce myself to her.
Yeah, I would too.
You suck.
No, but that's the thing. We said she did not suck in the movie. The movie.
She said y'all should cheer for me. Oh, and she did say that. Like, people will get in line to see her in that last speech she made on TikTok where she was crying. But she's still out of touch with what's really going on here. She has damaged her brand. I don't know if it's salvageable. I really don't. I don't think it is.
Like, because at this point, like, Disney's not ever bringing her back. Like, they spent with advertising, all that $659 million dumped into this movie, and there's no way this movie is making that up. They lost so much money on this movie.
She's not working with those producers again. And Mark Platt, I mean, he's a big name, so to be on his bad side.
We say that though, but I think I read a report where Chuck, who's the guy that created Big Bang Theory? Chuck Lorre, is that his name?
Yeah. Chuck Lorre.
Yeah.
Chuck Lorre has considered working with Charlie Sheen again, and you would think that would have been lit up. Like, if he's willing to go back to Charlie Sheen, I think.
But Charlie Sheen was a big name before. This is Rachel Zegler. I mean,
you're right.
Named 3 movies she's been in. Come on now.
She was in Shazam, and she's like, I needed a job. I just needed a job. She's not even grateful for Shazam. She's like,
Charlie Sheen's like 40 on drugs. It's like, yeah, he's okay. People pay to see him. Like,
it's like Jacob. Why are you on Movie Torture? I need a job. Okay, I don't even want to do any other show. This is what I do. I don't care. You know what I mean?
I'm a podcaster.
I'm a podcaster. It's like you're ungrateful. Yeah. Like, I like people that are just appreciative of where they're at and what they have. And she had something most actresses would die for: a chance to put on that Snow White gown. Yeah. And she took a dump in it and was like, I don't want to be that Snow White. Well, then don't sign up
for it. Not in the movie. Not in the movie. I mean,
don't sign up for it. If you don't want to be Snow White, don't sign up for it. There's other people that could do it.
I could do it.
You know? Well, you know who could have played Snow White?
I want to see you do it.
I'll tell you who could have played Snow White too. She has very fair skin. Is that Chloe Grace Moretz, who she could play it.
From
put a little dark,
Ghostbusters?
Put her in dark hair. That girl could. No, the girl that was in what's she been in? Chloe.
Oh, Kick-Ass?
Yeah, her. Yeah. She could have been in this movie and played Snow White. Put some black hair on her. I think she would have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have put her. You just need someone. I mean, you just need someone.
Emma Stone out. Let's throw her in it. Why not?
Who?
Emma Stone?
Oh my gosh. I'm Emma Stone. I love this. She's so dramatic.
What?
Is this why I take my top off? No, this is Snow White, Emma. No, keep it on. Please.
Wrong movie.
Wrong movie, Emma.
It's on a different site.
So I think I read an article where somebody was watching her movie on the plane, and her movie came up on the plane, and it was like they couldn't turn it off. Like the plane could not turn it off, and her movie has like so much nudity in it, and it sounded like all the TVs on the plane, and they couldn't turn it off. MTD, you remember this story? That's why I was like, "Wrong movie, Emma. Please keep the dress on, Emma." No, you can't date them. You can't date a dwarf. They're CGI.
So Snow White.
Yeah, back to Snow White. So she catches a dude stealing taters.
Taters.
That was a lot of potatoes.
Give me some fried taters.
Gary, what are you thinking when this dude's stealing taters?
I mean, he hungry.
Is Gary that quiet? MG, can you hear me? Is MG is he sleeping on the job or what?
I'm here.
What were you thinking when homeboy was taking taters and she just watches him? Like she just like, what are you doing?
She was flabbergasted. Maybe,
exactly.
You know? Like, who would be taking all these taters?
Well, he must be hungry.
That's a lot of potatoes.
Yeah, and then they end up like chaining him to the fence. And
with weak
and she
they just tie him. They just tie him with rope.
With one
like
knife.
He's not gonna escape.
I mean, he literally escapes from a bolt and like to cement, like bolted in. At the end
later
of the movie.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Pause there for a moment. Are me and Laura the only one in this? Okay, so it was first of all, it was the huntsman, the black guy. So he goes and he tries to kill Snow White, but does this weird screaming like, "No, I can't do it." So he's in the dungeon. This dude goes in the dungeon, and for a split second, me and Laura talked about this after the movie. We both had the same thought. At first, I thought he left the black guy in the dungeon, like he got himself out. It's like he's
Well, who would win in a huntsman fight? Would the huntsman win again? I think the huntsman's stronger than that guy.
100%.
Yeah, free him, and then all of a sudden they don't show them freeing the black guy. He just starts like rowing out of the boat, and I'm like, wait, did he just leave the other guy chained up?
I think they should have cast Hemsworth as the huntsman in this movie.
They should have.
He could have been the prince. That would have been if he was the prince.
No,
they didn't want the prince.
No, because Snow White's supposed to be like a teenager, and this guy is in his mid-30s and looked every bit of it. It looked like a high school teacher romancing his student. It was the creepiest. Like I was like, no, Snow White, no.
It was like he was going to hand her a scream mask.
Oh no!
I'm like, father came back.
Gary, get that joke.
What was creepy was those dwarves. Those AI dwarves were creepy.
Oh yeah,
we're jumping all over the place.
Oh my gosh! Okay, so where are we at, Laura? He
gets chained up. He gets chained up for stealing the potatoes. Snow White lets him go. He runs off. Everything's good in the world. And then the huntsman is told, which I thought was strange that the black guy in the court is the one who's told to go kill this child. I thought that was strange.
Well, doesn't she have magical powers? Can't she just like zap her down or something?
She can.
I get it's not really explained.
Well, first
of all the things that they went into, explaining the queen's powers wasn't one of them.
Again, and the mirror's like, "Oh, Snow White's much prettier than you, Gal Gadot. Get over it." And that's when she sends the huntsman. Is like, "I want you to kill her. Not only are you going to kill her, you're going to cut out her heart, and put it in this box."
Terrifying for a child's movie.
Yeah, it is. I wanted like Maury to show up when the mirror said, "You are not the," and go, "That is a lie." The lie detector says, "You are the prettiest,
the fairest."
Father.
I think the mirror was switching definitions of fair because at first it was like pretty, and that's Gal Gadot, and then he's like, "No, fair. I mean, just yeah, it's Snow White." Not you.
What is okay? Fair in the original is she's got the fairest skin, right? Like she's the white. But I don't understand.
No, it's not. Who's the whitest in the kingdom? You think is what she was asking? The mirror
in the original, yes.
He's the
whitest.
Yes.
Who's the? No, she's
Jacob. I think that is it.
Laura, hold on and listen. He says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of all?" And he says the Snow White is the fairest skinned of all.
No.
Yes. I think
no,
they're talking about...
He doesn't say fairest skinned, because that's pretty messed up. She's going to mirror... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's not going up to the mirror saying, who's the whitest in the land? Like, that's ridiculous. She means pretty.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the whitest cast member of Movie Torture of them all?
That's me. That's me right here.
Minnesota?
No.
Oh.
No.
Take the
fair,
Minnesota Gary, chop his heart out.
I want to be the palest in the land. No, that's
I think
not
he's talking about skin color. I really do.
You guys are insane.
I think he is.
No.
I think he is. What's Jacob looking up?
He's looking up the definition of fair.
No, that's all I'm doing. Okay, go.
What is it, Jacob? This is riveting pod right now. People are like,
I'm not finding what I want. So we'll get there.
I think MTD, is Laura right or Laura wrong? I think they're talking about fairest. Who is, because at the beginning they go, she is white as the snow and the fairest skin of all. They say that about Snow White at the beginning.
Yes, they do.
That's why everybody's up in arms that Rachel Zegler, who looks Hispanic, or he says, what else could it be? I'm with him. Like, what else could it be? Think about the original Queen. Think about the original. She was very white in the movie. A white painted face. She wanted to be white.
So we're thinking a Germanic fairy tale, like they wouldn't be white? I don't know where Snow White's from. I want to say Germany. White.
Okay. Here it goes. Conversation with the mirror. What wouldst thou know, my queen? Queen, magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of all? The mirror goes, famed is thy beauty, majesty, behold, a lovely maid I see. Rags cannot hide her gentle grace. Alas, she is more fair than thee. And the queen goes, alas for her, reveal her name. And the magic mirror goes, lips red as the rose, hair black as ebony, skin white as snow.
But he's not saying, and by snow I meant fair. That is the implication.
That's what fair skin is. White skin is fair, right? You're fair skinned.
Yes.
I think this movie is based on who wants to be the whitest. It's the name Snow White. They want you to be white.
No.
So she sends the black huntsman to kill her. She's like, go chop this white girl's heart out and bring it back to me. What did he put in that box? Did he put like an
apple?
Oh, he put an apple?
He did put an apple.
Yeah. In the Disney, he put in a deer heart.
I did think that was Bambi that showed up, by the way. I looked at Max, I go, that's Bambi. It's like, I love how I see online that Disney's making a Bambi movie and it shows a goat, a black goat. It's so funny.
Part of the movie was when she got down there to the animals, and then like the chipmunk thing is knocking on the turtle, and the turtle comes out, and he's like, "Huh?"
Oh, that was my favorite part when they like knocked in. Gary liked that too. You're like, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was
so like Snow White tumbles
or light out. That was weird.
Yeah,
it was like pitch black, and then all of a sudden, boom, glowing. It was white, light out.
Well, I think what would have been really cool about this movie is if they did a Wizard of Oz thing, where you start out the first 20 minutes of the movie and it's like gray looking and not colorful, and then when she falls into the well or wherever she falls into that pit into the water, when she comes up into Dwarf World, it's very colorful and vibrant. I think that would have been really cool. Like in this world is amazing.
That would have worked.
And I don't understand. She acted like her dad was like, that's a faraway world, but it looks to me like the guy that's chained to the fence with a rope can travel there and back fairly quick. Like, how would she never know about the dwarves? Ever.
Right.
So you think the plot of this should have been the plot of Alice in Wonderland?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Look, MTD. Google says Ferris means a pale complexion.
I understand, but there's also I hate to break it to you, but words mean different things.
In 1937, that's what mentality right now.
Laura, Jacob, Minnesota Gary, MTD, and I bring you on to agree with us, not go against us. That's just the rules.
I'm the voice of reason. As a pale girl.
We're a very biased podcast where you have to just say, yes, that sounds right, sir. Don't do that.
Yes.
Laura was going to bring up a funny point is like when she falls in the water and comes out, what's wrong with that, Laura? What don't you like about it?
So she's soaking wet. Her hair's dripping like she just got out of the shower or something. A deer comes up and she pulls out this piece of bread that is perfectly dry. Yeah. Like, where was this bread? Where was this bread hidden? I don't want to know.
The mushy bread is not good either.
I didn't see pockets on that dress, so I'm like, where'd this bread come from? That she's given this deer.
Mushy bread is not good. I don't like mushy bread.
No.
It would have been so good if the deer spit it out. I was like, pfft.
She had a half loaf.
Oh my gosh.
The deer just tears her to shreds.
The deer was like, she's single. Give her a half loaf.
She did. It was just a broken piece of bread.
She presents the deer a half loaf. Okay.
Oh, MTD just sent me something. He texted it, and I agree. It says, in the context of Snow White, Ferris means most beautiful, particularly with a pale complexion.
Yeah. I agree with that definition, but it's not the whitest of the land. What is this like? Well, it is a German tale, I guess.
Yeah, let's give Laura what I always hate when I hear when this happens. Let's just agree to disagree. Right. I hate when somebody says that. It's like, I don't want to disagree with you. Let's just.
They came after our half loaf idea because think about this: she presents the deer with the half loaf. And
she did.
What's the next thing that happens? The deer hooks up. Come follow me.
Yeah.
Single bachelors.
He takes her to 7 single bachelors. But I want to know why the dress stays clean the whole time. Like
the
whole time. You never see like mud stains on the yellow. I mean, she has not showered in this. I mean, she ain't taking a shower in the dwarf's house because it's got to be a small shower. She's sitting down in the shower at that point, right?
Yeah.
What's the toilet situation in the dwarf's house? I mean, where are they crapping at? I want to know this. I mean, outside. So you're telling me Rachel Zegler is going out, raising up that yellow dress and taking a dump outside?
She's pulling a hand on the four-wheeler.
Oh, she's pulling a hand on the four-wheeler. Laura, did you not think it's weird that the yellow stayed nice and yellow? Because if I have a yellow shirt, I inevitably always get a stain on it. It happens all the time.
No, Brad, as this is not a documentary. It is a magical movie. I wasn't like, this seems historically inaccurate.
It does to me. I was like, man.
How dare they?
I mean, we're coming off the heels of Life Stinks, where Mel Brooks's clothes are filthy after 1 hour on the streets of Los Angeles.
1 hour? It was like 4 minutes.
Yeah, he's like 4 minutes. True. He's looking like a vagrant, and she's like down in dwarf world, and she looks perfectly 100%. Clean. Yeah, they should have made her look rough. You know, that's what they should have done. But anyway, she shows up at this dwarf house, and these beds are so close together. I mean, they are packed in. These guys are definitely cuddling. They have to be.
With the big spoon.
And I wouldn't want to be in the middle. Like, you're the middle guy. Like, who gets the middle? I don't even think Dopey was stuck in the middle.
No, he was on the end.
Farts.
The end would be the best spot, right, Minnesota Gary?
Yeah.
I'd choose middle.
You would... Whoa.
It's the warmest.
Podcast over, and good day. This has been Laura.
And that was the last episode with Minnesota Gary. MTD, are you choosing middle or end of the bed? Like, I feel like if you got a bunch of dudes in the bed, I want to be on the end. I don't want to be in the middle of dudes.
I'm sleeping.
Can we call him Middle Soda Gary?
Middle Soda Gary. I kind of like that too. Minnesota Gary, you like the. Why do you want to be in the middle of dudes?
It'd be the warmest. That's all I care about.
It would be the warmest. You're right. It would be the warmest. I give you that.
He doesn't have a blanket. The other dwarves do.
Yeah.
Do you think these guys sing Hi Ho the whole time they're working every day?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's how they know how long they have to work, is when the song's over. It's time to go.
All they got to do is one song for the mind and they're done. Hi ho, hi ho, it's off to work we go.
I loved the original Hi Ho, and this version was terrible. I couldn't understand a word they were saying. Like, I hated it. Just, it was awful.
Yeah, I don't understand. I told you today, I don't remember any song from this movie except Hi Ho and what's the other one?
The weird whistle while you work, but they
whistle while you work.
The classic songs.
Were there any but
that's
songs from the first one besides those two?
It was just those two. Like Someday My Prince Will Come was axed.
They should have brought all the songs from the original into this movie. Yeah. Did they use? I never saw Beauty and the Beast, the remake. Did they use the same songs from the Beauty and the Beast that they put in this Beauty and the Beast, Laura?
Most of them, yes.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't they do that with Snow White? Just bring the
because they changed the story. The story wasn't about her finding true love. The story was about her being princess savior.
Do you think Disney looked at Snow White 1937, which I looked online, Disney Snow White made the most money and it built Disney Studios in Burbank. That's it was built by Snow White.
Sure.
Do you think they looked at that and said, we can't release this in 2025. It's too racial. We can't say she's white so they had to change it up some because
yes.
They were scared of the racial. Did they change up Cinderella when they remade that one into a movie? I don't think so. Did they? They changed up Aladdin.
They changed up a little bit.
They did a little bit. Well, they put Will Smith as a genie and not Robin Williams. Which imagine if they had put Robin Williams as a genie, it would have been amazing.
It would have been.
Well, he was dead. That would have been weird.
I mean, if he had lived and they had done it.
Wait a second.
Not plopping his dead body up and
the ghost of Robin Williams.
I have one wish. I want to live.
I think they just try to update it so that it felt fresh and new. Because they're really into this girl power, like Star Wars. That was just girls can do anything, boys can do, but better and faster and better.
I poop every day and it's fresh and new, but it doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, that is true, Jacob. I
agree.
True words have never been spoken.
The tagline of Jacob's biography.
I poop every day and it's fresh, but it doesn't mean it's good. I don't like this movie. For one, was made in 2023. I think it was made like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, they pushed it out a year
because they had to add the dwarves in after people started crying, going, "We're gonna have our dwarves." I don't know. This is probably the end of the woke Disney. It has to be. Disney cannot go woke. They're gonna have to throttle it back, right?
They're gonna hit big loss on this. Yeah.
But they'll earn it back with Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is going to win it back.
It will.
That movie looked way better than
incredible.
But my wife said that it looked like it sucked.
I'm a big Lilo and Stitch fan, and I can't wait. I cried during the trailer. I'm so excited.
Jacob, did you cry during the Freakier Friday trailer?
No.
He did. He was like, yes, it's happening again.
I told him
Freakier Friday trailer on ours.
Only freakier.
I told Minnesota Gary, we've done that on Movie Torture. He goes, I like that movie. And I said, we did it on Movie Torture. and I have something to bring up about that. I feel like Lindsay Lohan 5 years ago looked really rough and did not look like Lindsay Lohan. She must have reversed some of her surgeries because she looked like a really pretty Lindsay Lohan in Freakier Friday. And she looked like the Lindsay Lohan from Freaky Friday, but not like the one that's been weird in the last 20 years.
Sure.
The Botox.
Yeah, she didn't want Botox.
Faded out, yeah.
Yeah, she must have let the Botox go or something. I don't know. I want to see Freakier Friday, but and I want to see Lilo and Stitch. Kristen said it looked like it sucked, Laura, by the way.
Going to see Lilo and Stitch.
She can't come. She can't come then because I only need positivity and good vibes when I see Lilo and Stitch. So it might just be myself.
No. We'll go.
My doll.
Are you gonna take your doll with you?
I will dress. I will dress
up. Are you gonna let her take the doll with her? You're gonna
no.
No, because I was Lilo for Halloween. I am going to wear that dress.
Oh, will you please dress up and carry the doll to the movies with Jacob?
Yes.
I gotta see this. I want to see this.
That and the Stitch. Yes, I will totally do that.
You will look like your caretaker.
Brad, I'm making you come with.
Well, that's okay.
Yes.
You can take Minnesota Gary and he can record it all.
Which is funny because I was born in Hawaii, so it's not cultural appropriation. I am Hawaiian, so.
You were born in Hawaii?
Yeah.
It's because you
didn't know that.
Does not make you Hawaiian.
Yes, it does.
Do we have to go minutes ago about fair skin? You talk about how you're the fairest skin of all, and you're gonna. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to call it.
Do you want us to call you Lilo from now on? Is that the
No, but my middle name was going to be Leilani.
Oh,
my name was going to be Bonnie Leilani.
Oh my gosh, Bonnie Leilani Shakur. Oh my gosh, that's like a made-up name.
Bonnie Leilani's bringing the drama.
Oh my gosh. Okay, back to this turd.
Anyhow,
so she now does something that is unbelievable in the real world. She comes in, breaks into a house, falls asleep, probably gets the best sleep she's had in a while. And the dwarves come in. They're scared of her. They find out she's a human. They like her now. And then she says, y'all boys need to get to cleaning. And I'm going to give you a broom. And it's the opposite of the grateful and thankful Snow White of 1937, who teaches them how to clean and sings the song "Whistle While You Work" while she does the cleaning, right?
Yeah.
No, they clean. They clean with her.
Well, she ain't helping in this one.
No, she cleans in the movie. In the cartoon, she's cleaning
original, she
for
cleans.
them.
So are they, though.
Yeah,
they're cleaning as well.
She doesn't do anything in this movie, but
no, she bosses them around.
Yeah, but she broke into their house. If somebody broke into my house and then said, "Here's a broom, get to cleaning," I'd be like, "How about you get to stepping?"
But here's what's
funny. Not up to my standards.
Here's what's funny.
I'm like, oh dear.
How are you going to get freaked out? Right? You break in these people's houses, you're sleeping in their bed, and then you're freaked out when they wake you up and you're spooked because, you know, the people who live there are like, why are you in my house?
Yeah, we should try that. Okay, let's movie torture cast. Go just pick a random house and let's go in it one night and go to sleep.
Yeah.
And see who gets shot. That would have been awesome if they had a gun and just blew her away right there.
And they leave
when they come Yellow Jackets, they start eating her.
They leave poor Dopey in there to die. They're just like,
if anybody's gonna die, it's gonna be the moron who doesn't speak. Okay, of the movie torture cast, who's who of the dwarves?
Oh.
Roger has to be Doc, right?
Yeah, I would give Doc to Roger.
I don't know if we have a grumpy. Gary could be grumpy. Producer Gary?
Laura could be grumpy.
Oh, Laura's grumpy.
Yes. Grumpy, just misunderstood.
Who are the other ones?
Brad's bashful.
No, Minnesota Gary. Minnesota Gary's bashful.
I could be sleepy, bashful, dopey.
I'm probably sleepy because I can fall asleep anywhere, anytime. Who we got?
Sneezy.
Happy?
Oh,
happy.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Who's MTD? Wait. MTD is Doc.
Yeah, MTD's Doc. I'm happy.
MTD's Doc. You're happy. Roger is
Dopey.
No, Gary's got to be Dopey.
Yeah, Gary's Dopey.
Producer Gary is Dopey. Minnesota Gary's bashful. Hannah is. I don't know who Hannah would be. Who would Hannah be? I don't know all of the.
Who we got left? I think we named.
So you've got Doc, bashful, happy, sneezy, sleepy, grumpy, and Doc.
No, you said Doc twice.
You said Doc twice.
Missing one.
Dopey.
Did you say Dopey?
Dopey.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's Sneezy?
Sneezy would either be Ashley or Hannah. That's the. I would like to see one with the movie torture cast as the dwarves, though. That would be pretty cool.
Ashley would insist on being Snow White, though.
Oh, she would. She'd be like, I'm going to be Snow White.
Or the evil queen.
Wait, no, Hannah or Ashley are the evil queen in Snow White.
Yes.
That's it. And Jonathan's got to be Trent. Trent can be Sneezy.
The Cheeto cane.
Cheeto cane. Chester Cheetah is our Sneeze. Look at Minnesota Gary yawning right now. Are we boring you, Gary?
I'm just sleepy.
You want to play a game, Gary?
Would you like to play a game? Have you ever kissed a dwarf? Especially a CGI dwarf.
Just my mom.
Ashley is fair. Yeah, Ashley would be the fair. Hannah's pretty fair skinned too, though. But we're going to give it to Ashley because she has dark hair.
Yeah.
So that means Hannah is Gal Gadot in this movie, wanting to be Ashley.
And we do have to touch real quick on this because it would be amiss if we did not. That these AI dwarfs are there because originally they casted these band of crew to be the dwarves. And then, like you said, everybody was up in arms about it. And so they had to rewrite the movie to fix it all.
Better, I told you this yesterday, better movie if they had the dwarfs in the movie, but they brought you the animated dwarfs that look like the ones from 1937. And she can see them. And they are dwarfing around. That would bring us back to our childhood of seeing what Dopey really looked like. You know, the Dopey.
Like she goes down the hole, like it's real life. I'm telling you, she goes
and
down
everything is animated.
Yeah, it goes to animated cartoon. That'd be cool. That would have
been the best. They would have saved money, and people like Snow White purists would have enjoyed that. Laura's looking at me like that's a dumb idea.
So, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yes. Which is a way better movie than this.
Way better movie. Yes. Way better movie.
I seen a funny clip online I have to mention. So, like, fast forwarding a little bit, we know the Snow White story. She eats the apple. She goes night-night. And she has to be True Love's kiss to get through. I seen a funny clip where he walks out, she's asleep, and he's getting ready to kiss. She goes, in this school, because we make this fun with MTD all the time. He's like, wait, I must get consent. Snow White, may I kiss you? And she can't answer because she's passed out. So
you always need consent from these broads.
So he leans over and he's like, yeah, Snow White, you can kiss me.
Oh, that would have been so funny. Get consent from the broads. Can I kiss you? Yes, you can kiss me. He didn't even kiss her on the lips. Like, I'm like going full lip if I'm him, man. I'm like,
he half
side kissed her like a mother kisses a son.
He didn't have consent.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, she was a social justice warrior, so she would stand up and go, you Me Too'd me. Oh, that'd be hilarious if Snow White had a Me Too on this guy.
She ends up taking the kingdom back, right? And then she remembers this and arrests him for, I need to be back. He's gone in jail.
He's the Harvey Weinstein of the forest. You did crazy things to me. I just kissed you. I saved your life. You didn't save anything.
There were 7 witnesses. Oh, you brought your friends to watch you assault me. Yeah.
Yeah. She now has a purple streak in her hair. She's like short hair, spike, and she drives a Subaru. Oh my god.
Oh.
The kingdom.
She's like, now the Subaru. That's what everybody drives. She sends the huntsman out in the Subaru. This would be a better movie. I want to see this.
So what was the point of her? I mean, other than it's the story, but I mean, like, what was the point of her even getting the apple and going to sleep? Because she was asleep for what? A scene?
Yeah.
2 scenes? Like,
you
missed it?
Those dwarves fell in love with her in just like a matter of hours.
If Jacob doesn't mourn my death like that, where he has me on a rock for 2 days, just lamenting over my death.
The other thing, too, why did they have her in this movie? Why did they have her approach the town when she's about to go back over like Red Riding Hood? That was weird to me.
I know. She was in that red. I don't know. It was real. The whole thing was, and then it's like they looked at her and they're like, oh, that's Snow White. And that one girl that we're supposed to care about from the beginning scene, I guess that's her owner. She does the same thing again, puts the crown on. Did she carry that crown every day, waiting on Snow White to walk through the gate?
100%.
Yes.
Honey, you got the
crown. That's all she had.
I have the crown in case.
She's got it on her arm doing all her work.
I sure miss her pies.
So she comes in. How does Snow White know everyone's name, by the way? She's like, Mark, you used to pitch tents and fish. Jerry, you liked fantasy football.
We did a blanket together last year.
Dad, you're a podcaster. Remember, I came on. Really?
Well, she was working as a maid in the castle, so like they were her coworkers essentially.
I guess.
Yeah, she's talking about what they used to do. She knew all their.
How would they weren't talking about that stuff in the walls? They were like, we used to have the whole town over.
Right.
No.
She's like, Donnie, I know you drink the Bud Light.
Well, and in all fairness, it looked like there were maybe like 3 or 4 dozen people in her town. Like it wasn't a big kingdom. They all fit in her yard.
Minnesota Gary, you like young girls. Remember that? Oh my gosh.
I think what made this funny too is
age 18 and up.
Exactly. Yeah.
The Snow White actress, as she, was talking about how she's not saved by a man in this movie, and I'm like, you were saved 4 times in this movie by men.
The dwarves are all men.
They saved you. The guy had to kiss you to wake you up. The little dwarf guy finally got his crossbow and stopped you from being shanked. Like they were saving you left and right.
Prince Charming took an arrow for her.
That's right.
Yeah, that was stupid. And
so, if her parents were alive, do you think they would have been disappointed that she married an out-of-work actor who turned to thievery?
100%.
They'd be like, could have done better
than this.
We taught you Snow White.
There's so many jokes I want to make now that I can't, but all fair, maybe. But there, I didn't even. Laura caught that and told me about it. I didn't even catch the scene that he was an out-of-work actor. I'm gonna ask my wife when I go upstairs in a minute if she remembers that. She's gonna be like, she's probably gonna say, "I was all I could do to stay awake in this movie." So, you know, I loved watching a movie where $600 billion or $1 million are just burning as I was watching this in flames. Like this.
Yes.
So the ending death of Gal Gadot is so stupid. Like it was like we just got to kill her off really fast. So we'll just suck her into the mirror.
Yeah.
Does that put the mirror guy out of a job? By the way, is he gone or what?
I mean, he can tell Snow White how fair she is.
Why does she care? Like she wants to make sure everyone gets the right amount of food, and Jacob, this is the rise of the Beautician and the Beast. She's going to create a communistic country where they have to rely on her now. She is the Fran Drescher. Oh, they could have cast Fran Drescher, a young one, by the way. She would have been, I'm the Snow White. She would have been so
fairest. Isn't that the beginning of Beautician and the Beast? As she's pretending to be Snow White? It's that cartoon where she was Snow White?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So this is the prequel to Beautician and the Beast. This is what happens before
her origin story.
She takes over as the communist leader when she shanks the James Bond, Timothy Dalton. Because that's happening. I like how we bring it back to Beautician and the Beast.
I'll have to watch that movie.
I don't even want to read reviews on this because they're all bad. Nobody's saying anything good about this.
I have one funny one though. I got to read one funny one.
Okay, read.
It's a negative review. Clearly, it says the only thing Snow White about this is the stuff that producers were sniffing.
Oh, that's a
spot on.
Jacob in Minnesota says.
Let me see if I can find. Oh, here's an 8-star out of 10 on IMDb.
What?
Thoroughly enjoyed. Went in skeptical. Casting was fine and well acted. I enjoyed the new song. This has to be someone. This has to be someone on the staff because there's nobody saying that, right? Like the music. This person gave it a 9. My 6-year-old loved it. So did my 12-year-old. It's just simple Disney. I enjoyed it and didn't drift off. So that's praise for me. I thought the dwarves were funny, but I think Disney couldn't win whatever they did. I did sit there waiting for a battle. It's a kid's film for little girls to learn that being brave and they can be heroes. It's what Disney is. What?
It's a film for little girls.
Good question.
You can be a hero by cooking me dinner. That's the thing.
Question.
Or Kristen.
Do you think this movie takes as much flack as it did if all the outside stuff didn't happen?
No, I don't. I think if Rachel Zegler was sweet and wasn't like a hard was grating on your soul, I think if she was very sweet, I think this movie does pretty good, not great.
Good. Yeah.
I think the honest score would be about a 5.6 on IMDb out of 10.
I'd agree with you.
Yeah. I think, but because of her, I think they tanked it. And
I still think it was the worst of the remakes. Worst of the live action remakes.
I can't judge. I haven't seen a lot of the remakes, but I'll say this. Ashley brought this up to me on a phone call. She thinks the best thing Disney could have done was write this movie off as a tax write-off and never release it. Because then they would never get the flack. Nobody'd ever see it, and they could make money back. They could at least write it off on their taxes. And then if they didn't do that, send it to Disney Plus. That way you can't do box office for it. You don't know who's watching it, and they don't have to report it.
Right.
And you don't know if it sucks or not to people. You don't know if 1 million people are tuned in or 10.
Yeah.
So they made a mistake. But I give Disney credit. They fell on the sword, man. They're like, we're going to release this regardless. We know it's going to bomb, but you know what? Let's just get it out there and be done with it. And they probably never... I was thinking to myself watching this movie, could there ever be a Snow White remake? Would Disney ever do another Snow White remake to make it better? I don't think we'll ever see it in our lifetime.
No.
I think it's over. I think that's the last remake that we'll ever see of Snow White in our lifetime.
Did we really need it in the first place anyways?
We didn't need it. But, Minnesota Gary, movie torture, movie gold.
I'm going to have to go movie torture.
Laura, movie torture, movie gold.
I give it bronze. I mean, it was not terrible, but it wasn't. It was fine for what it was. I mean, if you were a fan of Snow White, they redid a lot of the stuff that, the dopey eyes with the diamonds. They, did some service, I think, to the fans, but it wasn't. I wouldn't want to watch it again, but it wasn't made for a 40-year-old woman. It was made for a 6-year-old little girl. I think as a 6-year-old little girl, I probably would have liked it.
But you say that, but who would know this movie? Us adults.
Yeah, the 6-year-old girls are not watching the original Snow White. Parents are not turning that on.
That's why they needed their own Snow White.
I think they would have been better just to release an updated cartoon CGI of Snow White, just like the original, for the kids to be able to experience it again.
You can rate it whatever you want, Brad, but I gave it a bronze.
Oh my gosh, take it. Movie torture, movie gold.
Agree to disagree.
This is movie gold. No, I was kidding. It's movie torture. It's terrible.
I am shocked
movie torture.
That 5 of us, I thought we'd have a clean sweep on movie torture. I am shocked that Laura said movie bronze. This movie's movie torture. It's in the top 10 worst movies I've seen this year. I've seen old movie torture.
Yeah, MTD run to watch this.
MTD, please do not go watch this. You will look creepy in there, first off. And 2, y'all know my stance. If you listen to the show, I don't like musicals. So song after song was just like horrible for me. I never want to watch this movie again. I don't ever want to see a Rachel Zegler movie again. Honestly, I don't want to see her in a movie again. I'll be happy if I never see her in a movie again. And I felt bad for the co-star. I felt bad for Gal Gadot and the thief, because his career will be tarnished when he has to put Snow White on his resume. I think, and hers will be, Gal Gadot's will too. They'll be like, yeah, but you were in that disaster of a movie.
Don't make another Fast and the Furious for her.
There we go.
Just revive her.
No, real quick, how have we never done a Fast and the Furious on movie torture?
We need to.
Yeah.
Because they're all gold.
Oh, they're not. We got to do one with Minnesota Gary. We got to.
I like those movies.
Or we could do a branch off, the Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, I tell you why we've never really done. Those movies are 2.5 hours a lot of times.
That's true. That breaks Brad's code.
It breaks my code, man. I don't want to sit 2.5 hours and watch garbage.
Too fast. Too furious.
Maybe
Let's just do that one. Let's get a third one.
The first 2 are probably shorter.
Yeah, we need to do shorter ones. Or we could do that like Need for Speed or something like that's a knockoff.
That movie.
Anyway, hey, For Minnesota Gary, for Laura, for Jacob, for MTD, my name is Brad. We'll see you next week on Movie Torture.
Bye.
Okay. Hold on.
Is it recording?